Well tall cutscene. Uh-oh. They just completely changed. What? I don't remember if that's id's gear or not. I just don't remember what it looks like enough, but, Ramses, move aside. Come on, come on, come on, you devil! I'll be sure to kill you this time. That's it, that's it. He came all this way just to be killed. Dude, get off your drugs. There he was. Yes, it's clear. It's nothing like the half-assed stuff we've dealt with before. I don't think he'll get off the stage easily this time. Myong, you're the... Really? Fei's mental energy seems to have been weakened, and it's similar to the old days now. What's so amusing? His feelings haven't changed over the years. Maybe you have mixed feelings? Don't be stupid. By the way, what about Ramses? You want him to bring her back? Too late. Car has left already. I really want to say it's a waste of time, but I guess it's alright. He probably made it easier to control it. Nevertheless... What? How can you continue to fight without a chance of winning? Isn't that what you want? Though I induced you to feel that way. What? But we're almost there. Our only actual example of success. Let's take good care of him. What her true intentions are, I don't even know. We're going. This place will soon be gone. I agree. We should do Carr a favor and save him, shouldn't we? I don't know. When is Disc 1 gonna be over? Ellie? Are you okay? Ellie? Seepton! Ellie, have you come to your senses yet? Satan? Maria? Yeah, we were saved when you were thrown out into the sky. The rest of my crew were already picked up and they're in the Yggdrasil right now. Oh. Fei? What about Fei? Is he on the Yggdrasil too? Solaris, that red gear. What's going on, Satan? What's happened to Fei? Calm down, Ellie. Fei is alright. So he's already in the Yggdrasil, right, Maria? Calm down, Ellie. Listen. Fei is riding in that gear. That gear is actually Weltall in its true form after transformation. What? Another Fei within him has awakened. Fei and Id are the... I freaking called it! Fei and Id are the same person. What about when we... Oh no, we never saw them together. Fei had woken up in the Yggdrasil, and that's when we saw Id in the bunk. Oh, baby. You're kidding. I don't believe that. I'm not lying. We saw it with our own eyes. The very sight of him turning into Id. So is this going to be another no Fei section? If so, Maria. Lil party. Lil people party. LPL. LPP. You down with LPP? Yeah, you know me. Stop. Stop. What? I wonder if we'll be able to transform into Id in combat, or if we'll, like, free ourselves. Well, there's my thumbnail. That was easy. Holy shnikes. I was like, oh, it's probably going to be something from the Welt... Oh, it could be from the Weltall CGI, actually. Fei is Id? Don't be ridiculous. That's a lot of dead people. What about the Emperor? The data people? They probably have a server elsewhere. Quick, take cover. The Solarian-based energy descending from the upper atmosphere is equivalent to a reactive weapon. We're gonna get caught up in it. Idrisil, get moving. They got their blast shields up, at least. Radiation's gonna be horrific. Phew! We made it. Somehow. What the? It's the red gear. It's coming this way. Damn. We're spotted. She's gonna go talk to Ellie. Satan, what now? What should we do? Huh? What? Are you asking me what to do? The scene is way too bright. There's someone on the deck. It's Ellie? What? Hey, this isn't really you. Come back to me, Faye. It's gonna be like that. No, Ellie, return immediately. I'm going to do this, so please, allow me to do it. It's too dangerous. I know, but it's just like when Faye put his life on the line to save me, when you were high as a kite. It's my turn to save Faye. As long as it helps him, I don't care what happens to me. Ellie? We're doing what? Faye? Eh. You've come to die, eh? Dude, nice haircut. Yes. If that's what it will if that is what will satisfy you, then kill me now. Good girl. Now die. Let go. Faye, I won't ever let go. Oh, how sweet. Faye, please return to the real Faye. What? Here they are, gut to gut. Faye, please. That's a cool visual. This woman. I knew it. Ellie? Damn it. He's awakening. She did it. Good job, Ellie. How? What's today's thing? Discover Cappadocia. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, we're back here. I did not want to say anything until I was sure. I was on a secret mission by orders of Emperor Cain to monitor Faye. He ordered me to determine whether Faye would be a threat to the world or not. The contact. That is what the Emperor calls Faye. The contact. I remember this scene. This is your conclusion? Yes, Your Majesty. This is the answer that I chose myself. Honorably, you think you can do it? Yes. Humans have the potential. Managers are no longer needed. The contact is not our enemy. Yes, as you say, Your Majesty. If Faye is... then I leave it up to you. I atone for my crime by doing so. Interesting. An honorable, I don't know, the long-awaited man of God who will take the people born in this world with him to a new horizon. Such is the destiny of the contact. That is what the Emperor called Faye. He did not tell me why he called Faye that, though. Who the heck is he, then? He is Faye, but he is also the one who destroyed Elru, caused Kar serious injury, sank the Yggdrasil, killed Rico's subordinates in Kislev. Need I continue further? He is... Id. What did you say? Id? What you mean, boy? He... Faye, that is, has dissociative identity disorder, also known more commonly as multiple personalities. This is a very unique multiple personality when he can grow new hair. Dissociative identity disorder, or multiple personalities. It is a mental disorder where one person has multiple personalities. That can't be real. Oh, but it's very real. Faye is living proof of it. I've been watching over Faye, who has a destroyer personality within him named Id. In the beginning, he was stable. His disassociation did not occur at all while he lived in Lahan for those 3 years. But then, after Lahan was attacked, things changed. Little by little, the number of incidences of his disassociation and their length began to increase. Then at Solaris, a complete manifestation of it occurred. What brought it about? He was fine when he was in Lahan, right? My guess is that the appearance of Graf affected Faye somehow. You probably know that Faye worked with Graf as the assassin Id. That's not how you spell assassin. That's why it was weird. Before he was brought to live in Lahan, it was then that Elru, the homeland of Dabinia, was utterly obliterated. Graf was intentionally provoking the manifestation of Id within, for want of a better word, Faye. For what purpose? To destroy God. That is what Graf was saying. That is all I know, although there might be more to it. But one thing is certain. Graf was encouraging the manifestation of Id, but did not have adequate control over him. In other words, it was too much for him to handle. Yes. You said that's all you know, although there might be more to it? What do you mean by that? I shall go on to explain that now. Actually, that is the most important point. Ow. There's nothing you can do. You understand well. Just as I expected, Satan, or was it Doc? I've been wanting to meet you, Id. I wanted to talk with you. I guess it's all due to this machine which cuts the nerve connections. Anyway, what is Faye doing as of now? Faye? Which Faye do you mean? There's more than one? Id? The one you call Faye is asleep. Sleeping? When I am awake, he sleeps. That is why he has no memory of what I do. Why does he not know? It's obvious. He is my subordinate. He cannot peer to my memories. He should not in actuality even exist. That man forcibly created his personality. Faye is a tenant in the room of cowardice. That man? Our father, Khan. He sealed up my personality in the deepest recesses of my consciousness. Through some inexplicable reason, that is when the present Faye was born. When you said cowardice, what did you mean? I ask about him. You think you can do something? It is rare to be able to talk to a real schizophrenic. As a scholar, I'm extremely intrigued. With friends like you, Doctor? I like you, Satan, but he is insignificant. After all, he is just a failure. A coward like him does not deserve to be Faye's existence. A pathetic one who has always fled from reality. He never did one thing against me when I control him. A coward who refused to live. He should be erased, but he continues to exist. Won't he disappear? Damn it, it makes my skin crawl just being in the same body as him. Let us change the subject. I would like to know how and why your personalities were split. Since you're the one in control, I would assume you would know the story. Normally, personalities do not split as they did with you, unless there was some sort of past trauma. You want me to talk about my memories? Don't misunderstand. I haven't given you the right to question me. Just because I'm held down by this machine, don't push your luck. If I really wanted to, I could break the restraints and crush you. Don't you forget it. Then why not do it? Shall I tell you why? You do not have complete control over Faye, do you? Your control of him is incomplete. To break those bonds would require a tremendous amount of mental energy. Having used up your energy, Faye would return again. Basically, you would have to leave the stage. Obviously, the day you would be able to return is indeterminate. Hence, you will not do it. Am I mistaken? So you know me too well. I don't have complete... What is wrong, Id? You forced me on stage. He's waking. Under normal circumstances, I would have been able to hold on. But I can't. This is all that woman's fault. Her existence makes Faye resistant. You mean Ellie? That woman, the same. Everyone must eliminate. I do not understand. Not understand, Id. You don't need to understand, but when the time comes, just take it as it comes, reality and death. I'll eventually get to you and be seeing ya. Okay. I guess they basically called it out when it went fade to black the first time we saw that scene. Or the early part of that scene, I should say. The emotional portion of Faye's present personalities was sealed up by his father through some method. And now, with the clear foundation of Id's personality in computer terms, it's like constructing a mock personality on top of the compatible portion of the OS. That is the reason Faye has no memory of his past. Those 10 or so years of memories are under the supervision of Id. As long as Id does not willingly hand over the memories, there's no way for Faye to know, since he did not even exist before the time Id was sealed up. The present Faye's personality is an underdeveloped one, which was built upon within the 3 years of living in Lahan, studying and acquiring other people's reactions. Hence, he does not know how to fully cope with sudden or emotional situations. That's interesting. Ellie, you're the one who has spent the most time with Faye, so I would assume you would understand this. Were there not times when he would be psychologically unstable? For example, he would be manically depressive and then have sudden fits of rage? Yes. Then his present personality is but only a temporary one? That is not what I'm saying. The present Faye is one single personality. It is just that structure-wise, his personality was constructed on top of Id's, hence placing Faye at a lower hierarchy. That is why when Id is active, Faye has no recollection of it. Then that means he might eventually be overtaken by Id. Yes, if it were only Id and Faye, but that does not seem to be the case. It only manifests when Faye's mental energy is in a weakened state. It is a mystery in itself that the lower level personality of Faye has any control over the upper level personality of Id. It is obvious that there exists a third personality. Id calls this existence the Coward. In my observation, this Coward may be the fundamental personality of Faye. In other words, Id's manifestation is not controlled by Faye, but is controlled by the personality known as the Coward. Jeez, this is getting crazy. Then that means what exactly? At the same time Id represents this Coward, he also obviously fears it. From a certain point of view, this Coward is the one assisting in keeping the present Faye in control. I do not know the reason why this third personality, Faye's fundamental personality does not come out. If this one awakens, it would become one with Id. In other words, there's a possibility the complete original personality may be restored. Is that for sure? Probably, but I did not know how to awaken it. Before I had the opportunity, it disappeared and he had been taken like that since. And he has been like that since, sorry. Basically, as long as nothing happens to Faye that would challenge its existence, Faye can be himself. But his surroundings do not allow that opportunity. It would be best for him to live in a place that is peaceful. This is a lot going on. Where are we now? That is Lacan. No, the Dark One. Graf's second advent. We must restrain and seal him up, otherwise we don't know what may occur. Cease this at once. May we at least wait for the wise men to return before we make any solutions? Wise man. Although a tactician, why do you place so much importance on him? I have been silent all this time since Khan's death, since he was directly recruited by the Queen. However, I question why you would use such a person whose principles lack any understanding of sacrifice. Well, that is, you must look at reality, the existence that is power. Hold on. What's this Graf's second advent? The day of the collapse was brought upon by Graf. Graf manipulated Diablos into destroying this world. And that power within it is far too similar to Graf's. We cannot allow such a hazard to be set free. We ought to immediately freeze him in carbonite. Otherwise, expect the worst at any moment. No, but isn't the present Faye the real Faye? If that's the case, then why? But he is still far too dangerous. Think about it. He single-handedly annihilated the Solaris capital. We can't set him free. Not only that, in the past, there were countless other cities that were destroyed by id. I don't know their intentions, but Graf and Krellian were always involved somehow. And one of those instances was Elru. It was Dominion's homeland. Solaris' purging of rebellion cities of Elru was done through the use of id to test its capabilities. As a result, not only was Elru taken down, all the Solaris units present were wiped out. He's responsible for the Iggs and our...
So he was the one who killed my subordinates in the sewers.
What's wrong with you all? Aren't we supposed to be his friends? It appears everyone else is in agreement. The risks are just too great. Satan, no! That is terrible!
It is decided then. We will be scheduled for carbon freezing tomorrow.
Fuck. I heard about it from Doc. Id. Who would have ever thought within me lies another me? But you're the same Faye I've always known. You return to your old self. Please don't be obsessed with it. I say I'm the second advent of Graf, the one who destroyed all this world. It seems Graf used to be a land dweller named Lacan. Oh. They're not thinking about what they're saying. They're just confused by your powers. Graf called me the one who would destroy God. In a way, I can understand what he means now. Though my id power isn't good enough, if it has the same quality as Graf's, Let's escape. If Graf or the war brings out id, let's go to a place where no war exists. If you did that, you'd be... That's alright. I don't have a place to go back either. Thanks, Ellie, but no. Even if I left the battlefield, there's no guarantee that it'll never appear again. Besides, I tried to kill you. You're still okay with that? Then you could have killed me if you really wanted to, right? The other you, its power is nothing like that, but you still didn't go through with it. You knew when it was enough. Isn't that because your will was in effect? If you're to be controlled by id and all those around you become your enemy, I'd still be by your side because I know it's lonely to be by yourself.
Bruh, my eyes hurt.
Uh-oh, is it a mommy complex? I'll open it now. Let's go, Faye.
Ellie.
Don't do that. It's a bad idea. Like, every black screen, I'm like, end of disc 1? Nope. Thought it was about time for you to come. It's no use trying to stop me. Even if it is you, if you get in my way, I have no choice but to... That is no way for a lady to speak. I just came here to see you off. Are you fueled well, Tall? We're ready to go anytime. We? Satan? But Ellie, you cannot use your gear while it's under repairs. What? Then what am I? You know that Omni gear. What if you borrow it? No way, I can't take Shavat's property without permission. Ellie is the only appropriate person for the gear. Nobody else can operate it. No. Never. I won't ride it, ever. Ellie? What's wrong? I'm so scared. That's why. I'll never want to do it. This is a problem. How about if I ride with you? Everyone? Sorry, Faye. I'm sorry. Sorry. No, thanks everyone. Now, I know you hate to leave, but we should get going before dawn. I did some work on the radar, so it should work fine. They have left. Hey, where? They went far away. I go. Yeah, you come on, daughter. Oh gosh, then. Dalek voice time. Kane, making a ridiculous setup with Hugo? He certainly has his deficiencies compared to our digitized existence, which permits us to use a higher level of logical thinking. He is restricted by his human form. Regardless, with just one machine, he annihilated Etronach. His powers must not be underestimated. Okay, if you're Data, why do you only have one eye? We're already short on time. The key. Use the key. Even you are beginning to feel the pressure. Relian, what is Kane's situation? The usual life extension treatment. He'll hold out for a little longer. Does that mean we may not make it in time? I wouldn't know. You spoke of using the key. Can you be sure he can be eliminated? That we do not know. You know who he is. If he is the contact, there's a possibility he may not be transmigrate. It's an organism composed of multiple generations. It's a matter of probability. That does not mean we can just remain idle. Yes, at this rate, we are bound to make the same mistake, but we can't fail a second time. Well, don't worry. I've sent Ramses to deal with him. What can a failure like that do? He couldn't even defend Etronach? What can you expect from trash like him? Even if he does have the anima relic? The relic? The relic we recovered before he has been aligned with his gear. There shouldn't be any problem now. You should be able to use his full power. You're going to take the task yourself? Although he transmigrated, wasn't he once one of you? I don't understand you. I've thrown away all feelings of human emotion. All I need is her. But isn't that also an emotion? Of course. Is that a blunder? You are irritating. Do you wish to cease your existence? Fine. We shall leave it at that. Oh, he threatened to erase them. Frickin' disk defragment, cache cleanup. Oh, Ramses. Elheim? Yes, this is the place I want you to bring her to. She's an important woman to me. Don't be ridiculous. Why do I have to listen to you? If you need her, you go get her yourself. You're quite right. But, can you say the same thing after looking at this? This is... Your gear and the anima relic have been aligned. This is the Omni gear. Now, she is with Faye now. What? Losing those battles against Faye again and again. I believe it's because of the difference in the performance of the gears. I think you'll be able to use 100% of its abilities. So, how about it? However, if you still fail with this, you truly are trash. Ramses, will you go? Car, are you going?
Yes, I must get rid of him with my own hands.
Be careful. I believe in you no matter what others say. I don't know if you do.
Faye, what a loathsome name. I worked my way up on my own, but he ruined it again.
Rams, this is insane.
That signal, it's him. I'm not trash. I'm not worthless.
What kind of gear is that? Omni gear, and according to the readings, it's clearly different from the one Bart's using or the one in Shavat. You think it's the perfect gear? Perfect gear? Remember that what Satan said? He said that the Omni gears are controlled by mental waves. The power or the potential varies depending on the rate of synchronism. The numbers indicate the complete synchronization. Nice wings.
Slow, too slow.
They're catching up with us.
Your performance is sad. I knew you'd be there.
Ramses?
Turn Lieutenant Elheim over to me, Faye.
What? Why do we have to turn Ellie over to you? Oh, I get it. It's Krillion's idea, isn't it? I don't think so. You can't expect me to comply.
I can take her by force if you wish. But then, don't ever expect to be able to hold her in your arms ever again.
Faye? Don't worry. I'll protect you.
Impressive words. Are we seriously having another fight? Faye, I intend to take everything away from you.
Jeebus. Imagine dying here and have to go through all that frickin' dialogue again.
This is your final warning. Hand him over, Lieutenant Elheim, now.
I refuse to. Is Id gonna come out and save the day?
Are you sure you want to refuse me? It'll be too late for you to change your mind later.
Stop your stupid boasting.
Well then, I'll have to show you if I'm boasting or not. So be it. No holding back and no holds barred.
Okay, so not an actual fight. Good. Sick looking gear. Tired.
Come on. What poor form? What's wrong, Faye? In the presence of your vendettas, of my vendetta, your Weltall is but only an infant. Incredible, this undeniable difference in power. Myung, are you watching this? At this rate, and with this power, I can defeat him.
Ramses, listen, I surrender. So please, stop attacking us this instant.
What are you saying?
If you do that... It is me he wants. I can't drag you into danger just over me.
Yeah.
Oh, she did it for me. Stop attacking, Ramses. If I'm what you want, then just take me.
Win. I can win. I'm not the worthless one.
Ramses, can't you hear us? He's lost himself in the overwhelming power of his gear of his. Faye, we'd better run.
It's over for you, Faye Fong Wong.
You're not even defending, like...
Cool. I am not the worthless one. Oh. Even taking out the lieutenant too. Damn, I forgot my orders. Oh well, to hell with Krillion's orders.
This game is so weird. Damn. Bleeding won't stop. Things don't change. At this rate, Ellie's not gonna make it.
Ew.
We met in the forest. Ellie, hang in there. Ellie, I'll save you, I promise. Ellie. This is some like Star Wars shit. Like a Force Ghost. Oh, that's gonna be the end of the disc, isn't it? Shut down. Well, ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this, but do take care of yourselves. And in the next episode, we'll see what's going on. But until then, bye-bye for now.